sports leader. One quality is the knowledge of sports skills. Right, you need to have knowledge of the sports skills in order to deliver your session. If you don't have no knowledge of the session you're going to deliver, what's the point of doing the session? It's like, we recently done a basketball session for going to year 7 kids. I didn't know a lot about it, so I researched a bit of the knowledge about the dribbling and all that. Then I would be able to deliver the session. Understanding of your participants' physical needs. And this is important. Some people might need more physical needs than other stuff. So like, for example, we've got someone that's obese, or someone that's kind of a bit obese, someone's a bit less senior, someone needs higher demand of physical activity than someone that don't need a lot of higher demand. You have to base your session around that. Knowledge of rules and laws. That's another key factor as well. If you don't know the rules and laws of the sport you're going to deliver, what's the point of doing the session? You're going to give them incorrect stuff which can lead to confusion, which is not good. Because when they go to something else, they're going to tell someone else about the rules they've learned, but it's wrong. Understanding the mental needs of your participants. So you can base your session around them. For example, you have loads of shy pupils. You're going to base your session around them, maybe doing a bit more group activity. But if you have loads of people that are not shy, they're like outgoing, you're going to just go straight into it. Bang. Characteristics of a sports leader. One of them is patience. Patience is crucial for a sports leader. Not because everybody's perfect and makes mistakes, but you don't want to go too far. I know patience is, you have to be a bit low, like, quiet and that, like, oh yeah, they're not taking so long. But you have to also have patience if people are going too far, they're going too ahead. You have to slow it down and bring it down to speed. Approachability. This is vital that your approachability, not just because you're a sports leader and you're leading the group, but because if you're not a friendly character, if you're not someone that they want to approach, if they have a problem when they're doing sports, if they're doing a basketball dribbling skill, if they're doing a football shot, they can't do it well. If they can't approach you and ask for feedback or help, what's going to happen? They're just going to keep getting it wrong. Commitment. You need to be committed as a leader. You need to be committed to your session, not just because you're a sports leader and you're leading them, but because you need to be committed to doing this session. You need to be committed for that sport, for that session. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. As we all know, if someone's not getting it right, someone's a bit shy, they keep doing it wrong, or they keep doing it wrong, you've got to be forgiveness, you've got to be lenient, you've got to be like, oh, it's okay, you can do it next time, you've got to work with them. Roles of a sports leader. Psychologist. You need to be able to adapt your group. If your groups are extroverts and introverts, you need to cater to their needs. Some like working in groups, and some like working alone. So extroverts will like working in groups, introverts will like working by themselves. Organizer. You need to be organised. Plan your session. You need to be able to deliver your session with nothing going wrong. Prepare for the worst. I'm sure you've all heard of that saying. Motivate them. Be able to boost them morale. Be able to lift spirits. Have a good vibe. Have a team buzzing. Have your session buzzing. Have them all feeding off of each other to create a higher cohesion. Be a teacher. This is important. You need to be able to teach your session, offering them tips on ways they can improve their session. Also teaching them new valuable skills that they may not have known. For example, I can see from these pictures, we've got Kevin Nolan and Mark Noble, great sports leaders. And you've got Mario Balotelli here, just lying down, doing nothing. He's not going to be a very good sports leader, is he? Psychological factors. What is cohesion? Cohesion is the ability to work together as a team. There are two theories of cohesion. The first theory is Karen's model and Tuckman's model. As you can see from these handouts which I'm about to give you, we'll go into more detail about it. But let me just go on it first of all. So Karen's model is about environmental, personal factors, team factors, and leadership factors. So after all of them happen, they work together, they'll be able to work and perform. The second theory is Tuckman's model. Forming the team, storming, so you'll have an argument, you don't like each other, getting used to each other. That's norming. Normally it's when they get used to each other, it becomes natural, we're all friends and all that, then they can perform. Next is personality. There are two types of personalities when leading a group, extrovert and introvert. Introverts like taking part in individual sports, rather being in a calm environment. They're more shy than outgoing. Extroverts tend to get bored quickly, they seek excitement. They're outgoing, they're socially active, they're more a team player. Motivation is the participants' drive and will to carry on doing the physical activities that you've set them out to do. There are two main types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic is when the participant is participating for their own enjoyment. They just like doing it because it's fun to them. Extrinsic behaves in a way because of a reward. So if they're working towards a primary goal, so like a trophy, they're in a tournament together, they're going to work towards a primary goal, they get encouragement, they like getting praised, they like telling them, oh, you're doing well, keep doing this. Next we have social loafing. Social loafing is a term used when a team or group of people don't put 100% effort due to lack of motivation. That's key, due to lack of motivation. If your team's not motivated, there's going to be a social loafer. If someone in a group is not putting effort in your group, if there's one person on your team, so a football team, if the striker is a social loafer, when they get the ball, they're just going to keep losing the ball. They're not going to do anything with it. They're not putting 100% in. I like the whole team, so they're a social loafer. These are my references. Thanks for listening to my presentation.